Hey, welcome to Vensire Studios. In today's video, we're going to be going over my thoughts of using Davinci Resolve Studios inside of Manjaro Linux. So let's get this started. Before we begin, I want to just go over the facts that this laptop is kind of the bottom of the barrel in terms of performance. It uses an NVIDIA 3060 laptop GPU. It shares resources between the system RAM and the RAM that is soldered literally onto the motherboard itself. So with that being said, I guess I could tell you how well optimized the system is, or well, kind of isn't. Now, my first impressions on this when I got this loaded up and running was I was very impressed at the seek speed, and when you're doing playback and so forth. I noticed in Windows that if you come into a section that has issues with the playback, it'll kind of just sit there and freeze. Inside here, as bad as it sounds, it does kind of a slideshow, and you see the playhead still moving through and whatnot, and it chugs itself along, unless you push the system too hard. The kind of way of explaining that is if you come across something that you do too hard, kind of like the magic mask, I'll explain in a bit, this will completely lock up, but that's only because it took literally all the resources from the system and is trying to do what you want it to do. So Davinci Resolve Studios on Linux will use anything and everything to optimize and push through it in the program itself. Now, the reason I'm bringing up Magic Mask is it's the one that gave me the most difficulty. Obviously, you see me sitting here. I cut myself out and put myself in the bottom left corner for the previous video, and Magic Mask did not like doing it in the B-RAW. And this is recording on a Pocket Cinema 6K, and yeah, it did not like the B-RAW 6K footage. So the way I got around it is I exported it first in ProRes, that section where I was going to be in the bottom left corner, re-imported it, did the Magic Mask, and then to make it easier for the editing itself, I exported that into a DNX HR with a alpha channel added to it. That was a way to get around it, and you know what? It worked pretty well for what it is. I didn't optimize it. You can see the the lava flicker at some points. I did take note on that, but other than that, I think it came out pretty well done. The AI vocal noise isolation worked without a hitch. Any of the general changes I made for the equalizer and whatnot went off without a hitch. Everything seems overall to work decently. I didn't do direct recording inside Fairlight. Maybe I'll save that for another video. Maybe I'll save it for my main rig, which is why I've been testing it out on here, is because I'm going to be dual booting on my main rig, and I'm going to get that set up in the next few days or so. And yeah, we'll see how all that goes, I guess. But I was pleased with everything that went down. I mean, the H.265 scrubbed through it and edited it pretty much with no issues. And the B-RAW didn't have much of a problem as well. Color grading seemed to have no problems either, other than, of course, the Magic Mask issue I had mentioned. But other than that, there isn't too much to say. I'm looking forward to using it on my main rig and seeing how that pushes through it with much more powerful hardware and so forth. And I'll make a video on that too, because why not? I could do the Fairlight a lot easier because I have a Behringer 404 HD plugged directly into it, and that has up to that has actually up to 8 channels, I believe, but I've got 4. I think it's only 4. Maybe it's only 4 channels, but either or, I could see how you can select the different channels inside Fairlight and whatnot. And like I said, that's for another video. So that really concludes this one. Like the video if you liked it. If you didn't, you know what to do. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please leave it in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the content, hit the subscribe button. Oh, and just as one last thing, I'm going to be creating an Odyssey channel, and you can probably find me over there. It should be under the same name of Vensire Studios. And I plan on putting the previous video and this one up at the exact same time as this one goes up onto YouTube. So I'll see you all later. Bye.